This review is going to contain spoilers. If you haven't seen the movie, you might want to do that first before continuing the video. So, I just came back from the newest and perhaps biggest Marvel movie to this day, Avengers Infinity War. From Iron Man, Hulk, Thor, Captain America, Spider-Man, Black Panther and more, it has all been building up to this huge event. One of the biggest concerns that was on everybody's mind was that this movie had too many characters and that it would make everything unfocused and hard to follow. I do admit that it is much easier to watch if you have seen all the other movies, but I do believe that you were never unable to follow what was going on in this movie. Thanos is collecting the Infinity Stones so he can wipe out half of the universe, and it is up to the Avengers and the Guardians to put a stop to him before it's too late. What I liked about this movie is that there were consequences to every action by the characters. It really managed to make our heroes desperate to save the world from total annihilation and the dread of losing everything they love. Thanos is terrifyingly powerful, and by the end of the movie, he manages to win. He got all of the stones and did what he said he would: kill half of everything in the universe. A big number of our heroes are dead, including a few characters that I never expected to die, like Doctor Strange, Black Panther, Spider-Man and almost all of the Guardians. This ending left me quite in shock for a few minutes, and so was the audience that saw this movie with me. When the credits were rolling, everybody was still sitting in their seats. The character that stole the show in this movie was obviously Thanos. And that surprised me a lot, because after seeing Black Panther, which had a great villain with interesting motivations and death, I thought I was not going to care for him. But not only did I become to see Thanos as one of the greatest Marvel villains, in a way, he is the main protagonist of this movie. Not the hero, but a protagonist. That is because in any movie, the protagonist is supposed to accomplish or overcome something that he or she wants. Thanos is trying to collect all the stones, and along the quest, he has to make choices and sacrifices that really stick with him and seem to have an emotional impact on him. The Avengers serve as his antagonist, trying to oppose his goal and form the obstacles in his path. What really sold me on this idea was the end of the movie, where we see a very quiet scene of him sitting next to a little cabin, looking at the sunrise and giving a genuine smile. He truly believes that he has done the right thing and saved everyone from themselves. Of course, Thanos is still the villain of this movie, but he is the main character in this event. A great movie villain is the hero of his own story. The Avengers and the Guardians have some fantastic moments as well. The best jokes mostly came from Drax and Rocket, who were making fun of the Avengers. The relation between Iron Man and Spider-Man was great, and your heart breaks when Spider-Man dies in Iron Man's arms. Same goes for Gamora, who gets thrown off a cliff by Thanos in order to get one of the stones, which he feels bad about because he cares about her in his own disturbing way. I also want to give compliments on the effects of this movie. The action scenes were massive and the power of the Infinity Stones were done very creatively. With a budget of $300 million, it is one of the most expensive movies of all time, but you can see that the money was spent wisely. I don't know what else to say. I really like this movie and I give it a 9 out of 10. Thank you so much for watching this video and I see you next time. Bye!